Hello, Greg.
Hi, John.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
How
Nice
are
to
you?
meet you,
Yeah,
Greg.
you too. Thank you. How you going? All right?
Well, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Been better, but
Good. Well, I'm your naturopath today, and how can I help you today?
okay. Yeah, I've been to the doctors. I've got a long history of stress. The main cause is high family demand to look after, my 90-year-old mother. I also got 2 jobs, so there's virtually no time to look after myself or time for myself. I've just got no energy. They're really low, my energy levels. The doctor recently prescribed a low dose of SSRI antidepressant.
Okay.
And the doctor just encouraged me to seek some natural therapies to address my stress and my poor lifestyle. So I thought I'll come and see you and
I think you've made a good choice to see someone who can help you.
help me.
I'll just grab a few details if I can, Greg. Thanks, and I'll grab your date of birth.
It's the 13th of the 8th, 1968. So I'll be 50 this year.
Phone number?
0419 223 324.
And your address, Greg, thanks.
123. Sorry. Station Street, Thomastown. I'm getting a bit giggly, but I'm getting a bit nervous. Sorry.
That's all right. You're fine. Okay, so the doctor's prescribed you those SSRIs, and how do you feel they're working for you?
I'm feeling okay.
Yes.
I'm just concerned about my levels of stress I'm experiencing. I started them about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
So I'm feeling a little bit funny on them, but my depression has improved.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Which is a good thing. I'm getting there, but I'm still feeling very stressed and wonder if there was anything that I could take.
Take for stress.
To help, yeah.
Yeah. And your energy levels are quite a big problem for you too, aren't they?
Sorry,
Your energy levels.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you rate your energy levels out of 10, with 1 being poor and 10 being
About a 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can use natural therapies to help you along, and they're a good choice for you. We can look at that. Now, if the doctor's medication, the SSRIs, are working for you, that's fantastic. It's only been 2 weeks. It can take sometimes 3 weeks or 4 weeks to work even better for you. So 2 weeks with an improvement is fantastic. So I think the doctor's happy with that.
Yeah.
Now, you can use herbs to help your concerns, your problems, and not interfere with anyone else's treatment, and especially if it's working, we can do that for sure. So your improvements already been noted with the SSRI. It's good to look at everything as a whole, like your diet, your lifestyle.
I find that with my diet, I find that I could, if I'm feeling, when I feel really stressed and anxious or, just upset, I tend to eat more, and usually the carbohydrate type foods, the comfort foods.
Comfort foods.
Yeah, I find, they sort of help me.
Right.
They make me feel better, but then when I start thinking about it, I actually don't feel better. I feel bad because I've eaten that and overeaten.
Yeah. Because it's important to look at what you're eating. You have to try to eat your wholesome foods, high fibre, whole meal, organic would be fantastic. It's just that all of these things play their little role in the way you feel. With your energy levels being really kind of a concern for you, you're always tired, B vitamins are really fantastic. They help in every aspect of your day-to-day living. They help your own body make, they're involved in the hormones, in their production, in their effects, to together with vitamin C, you need those two nutrients. Now, the bigger vitamins come as a whole range of them. One depends on the other. But you can get a sort of a good dose in the Bs, and that'll help you along. It'll help your body make the hormones that you need to make. That's how the SSRIs actually do work. They work on the hormones in your body.
So how would the two work together?
Yeah.
Like, do they?
Well, what happens with the stress, if you have a stress scenario being inflicted on you in terms of physically or mentally, what happens there, your body can go through several stages. Initially, you're alarmed and concerned about it. After that stage, you may resist if you don't like these stressing influences. You may resist for quite a while, but then eventually you go to the exhaustion stage, where you'll feel really tired and down. You may reach that stage.
Yeah.
It will disrupt your normal day-to-day living, this stressing factor, which in your case may be the pressures you have of work and having to look after your mum.
Well, looking after somebody at 90 is like looking after a 2-year-old or a 1-year-old, because they're demanding and
so your body does go through various stages, as I said, with the stress. It may stimulate your body to produce hormones like adrenaline, and they'll give you this kind of extra bit of energy initially. It's like a flight or fight response that you get. You'll become very jumpy and quick at things. And that then stimulates the brain to produce these hormones, and it can affect your sleeping patterns, your digestion. You might not eat quite well anymore. You may not be able to digest your food really well. Eventually your body will then produce a different hormone, cortisone. So it's a cascade effect that happens.
Could that also, because I've been getting a bit of indigestion, would that be part of the
It
stress,
could be,
you think?
yeah, it could very well be. Anyway, this cortisone's there to help your body. It does actually protect you, like when you're in that fight or flight mode, you might be running at really high speeds, and the cortisone's there naturally to protect you. But this cascade effect with the hormones eventually might mean that your serotonin gets depleted. That's what does happen. That's how you end up with this sort of the low mood. The serotonin levels become really low because of this cascade effect, one hormone affecting the other.
Okay.
So eventually you don't get enough serotonin. That's how the SSRI is working for you. It stops it from being metabolized. So the levels in your nervous system are increased with that medication. So your mood improves. The normality starts coming back.
So as I take these antidepressants, as well as whatever you might suggest for me, how long do I have to be taking them for?
Well, it does depend quite a lot on the individual.
Okay.
Things don't always correct themselves straight away. Especially, you might find you might have been stressed or depressed for a long time, and so it just doesn't disappear overnight. It's a gradual nurturing.
Yeah.
That's what herbs are like, they're nurturing.
Okay. Is it okay, like if I was to stop when I'm well enough to stop the antidepressants, can I continue taking these?
You could, but it's something you discuss with your doctor, and he can monitor and check and monitor, and you can liaise with myself. We can both look for after you.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you work with the doctor and the
we
patient?
Do. Yes, we do. It's very important that we respect and communicate and advise.
Well, that's good to know.
So your diet is very important. As we touched on before, the bigger vitamins will give you energy, and with the vitamin C, they'll help your body make your hormones that you do need. With people with having poor digestion because of the issues, the stress and so forth, you might be depleted in certain vitamins like vitamin B12. You might be low in because you can't absorb it because it's not functioning well.
I do
Omega-
eat pretty much everything,
Yeah,
but
You have to be
I'm not too
careful.
keen. Yeah, and like what I said, I do eat the
Yeah.
comfort foods when I'm feeling, and portion is a problem with
Yeah.
me again. Like I'm not keen to try new foods. So if you were to tell me to go try some kale, I've never really eaten kale. I'm a bit hesitant
Yeah.
to. I'm not brave enough to try them. I wouldn't even know how to cook them. And I know you can Google all that type of stuff, but yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I just need to change.
Well,
a
it's
few
good
things
to try things that are actually going to be good for you. Even fish have more fibre, more protein. That's a better way to go about things because we're having too much carbohydrates these days. So
Would fish from the fish and chip shop be okay?
grilled
Is that
fish, I would
fibre?
say, would be the better choice. So protein and fibre, like fish and vegetables, fish and salad, chicken veg, meat and veg or meat and salad. I know it sounds a bit monotonous, but you can come with all sorts of combinations.
I guess if you can make a salad with meat.
Yeah, you can make all sorts of combinations. But particularly fish, it helps with depression and it helps provide nutrients for your brain. It's very important. We don't eat enough fish.
And what's in the fish that gives us?
Well, the omega-3 fatty acids are a good nutrient to have. Physical activity is really good. It's underestimated in stress. When you have these stress,
making time for myself. That's the thing.
when you have these stress hormones in your system, like the adrenaline, you need to actually move. So by doing exercise, it actually helps you kind of use it up. You end up using it to your.
See, that's my problem. I feel like I don't have time for me.
Yes, that is a problem.
So, because of my mum, the 2 jobs, it's sort of a bit.
Sometimes planning your time properly is very important because you may be able to fit that in.
Yeah.
If you're careful with the timing.
Yeah,
You might have to get somebody to help you as well. But the timing, eating whole grains, extra fibre, helps control the amount of sugars that are released. That does affect the hormones and insulin, and one thing depends on another. So having a good diet, looking at the glycemic index of foods. High protein foods are very important, as I said. Building blocks for neurotransmitters, the amino acids in protein. Do things that make you feel good. Do take up your hobbies. It could be art, painting, tai chi, yoga. Address the negative things. If you're having alcohol, too much coffee, too much
I like
sugar.
that planning thing.
Eating out of stress isn't not going to help you. Then it makes you feel good only for a very short time.
It does. It actually upsets me more once I've had it.
So dietary factors are very important. As I said, high protein, low carbohydrate, increase your hydration, have fluids, water is fantastic. Herbal teas, organic food, whole meal food, and exercise. You'll probably feel, it'll help everything.
Do you have information on all that? Could you?
I can give you some information on relaxation techniques.
That'd be good.
For starters, and I can look up more information for you for other things if you wish.
Yeah, that'd be great, I think.
Even I'll cook them up with your next appointment if you're interested in another one. It's probably a good idea to have another session if you want to give it a go.
It's always nice to talk to someone, especially someone professional that can that actually makes you feel better too. So
anyway, there are other nutrients you can have as well: zinc, folic acid, evening primrose oil, EPA in the fish oils. They help your antidepressants work better. So they speed up the response and help them work better. There are herbs I'd like to introduce to you. They are herbs that I can make up a mixture for you, combining nature's natural plants. These extracts are alcoholic, but the amount of alcohol you actually ingest is quite minimal. taste is sometimes an issue, but after a while, a lot of people actually like the taste.
So I can drive after having it?
You can. There's very little alcohol in it.
Okay.
You have it with water, so you shouldn't have
Oh.
any great residual after effects with the alcohol. But there are herbs that you can use that'll help your symptoms, and it won't interfere with the doctor's medication.
Oh, that's good.
The herbs for reoccurring, energy problems or fatigue problems are herbs like radioli or Panax ginseng. They're kind of a natural energy-giving herb. Panax ginseng is Korean ginseng. It increases your vitality and it helps you withstand stress.
Okay.
So it acts in the brain, pituitary, adrenal cortex axis in your body. It's this interconnection between certain organs in your body that this herb does help with. It helps you adapt, and it's a tonic. It improves your performance. It can be used up to 3 months quite without any concerns, and if you need more, you can then continue.
Okay.
If you don't need it anymore, 3 months is fine.
Yeah.
But if you have this problem persistently, you can continue with it long term.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. So, it's best to avoid having it with caffeine because it is a stimulant. You don't want to become, over nervous with the caffeine as well. So, this will give you that energy that you need, but if you have it with caffeine, it can potentially give you side effects. So, I'd advise not having the caffeine. Plus, it's one of those things that doesn't help you in any great extent. You don't have high blood pressure, do you?
No.
High blood pressure? Yeah, it should be avoided in people with high blood pressure because of that stimulation effect. It just sort of gives you this energy. So,
and what if someone, what if I did have high blood, would it?
It still can be used, but we'd be more cautious.
Okay.
Maybe we might try something that doesn't affect the blood pressure at all. But
well, I don't take any medication for it.
Yeah.
But of course, when I go to the doctor, it does go on the higher side. So
you get this white coat syndrome.
yes,
there.
I think so.
Yeah. So it's something that we can look at anyway.
Yep.
Another herb that would be really good is one called Passiflora in Canada. It helps you with the anxiety. It's a mild sedative. It helps you relax, helps you sleep as well. It does help you with restlessness and irritability, just sort of takes the edge off. There's no contraindications to it, there's no interactions, there's no side effects at normal doses. It's very good for irritability, for exhaustion, and people who've had a prolonged illness, it'll help them cope with things.
Okay.
So it's a really good relaxing herb to have.
That's good.
Another interesting one I think would be included in your formula is skullcap. It's a tonic for the nerves. It's sedative and it restores. It helps you come back.
Okay.
It's great for physical and mental tiredness. It's good for depression. It's adaptogenic. So if you have something stressing you, it'll help you cope. It'll help you adapt and not, cause you too much issues. It's great for adrenal disorders. The adrenals quite often they produce hormones that contribute to your stress, or they get overworked producing hormones. So you need something to support that. There's no known contraindications to that one. No real interactions, no side effects.
Yeah. So all these herbs and things that you're mentioning to me will not
interfere with the doctor's medication, and they're very safe.
That's comforting to
At
know.
the prescribed doses, maybe if you have excessive amounts, things can.
Because you sort of, I'm a bit cautious like that. I don't want things to, like coming here. I was happy to come and see you, but I just didn't feel comfortable about the program.
Yeah.
Until now that I've spoken to you, yeah, it's,
If you're more
I
comfortable
actually, looking
Yeah.
forward to starting
Trying
it. Yeah, trying
Yeah, so that helps with the restlessness, insomnia, if you have anything in that way. Another herb that's really good is Bacopa monieri. It helps you adapt again. It helps you with your memory and comprehension, cognition. Sometimes when you're stressed, you forget where you put your keys, and it makes things
Yeah,
worse. So
okay.
this herb helps you keep your wits, and you don't overreact with things. That helps you with relaxing, improves your concentration. It's great for insomnia, anxiety, any sort of mental concern that someone has. That'll help them with that. There's no contraindications, no warnings, no interactions. It sometimes can cause a little bit of gastric upset, or a little bit of reflux. So let me know if that happens. But it doesn't happen often. It's usually very mild. So I can make you up this mixture with these ingredients: the passion flower, skullcup, Panax, ginseng, and bacopa. And with this mixture, take 5 ml 3 times a day with a bit of water. Pop it in water and just sip it.
Could I take it with anything else, like a juice or
You
anything?
can if you like.
Okay.
Yeah, if you feel, no, I don't like this taste, you can even split it up even to smaller doses if you wish, and have it, small, 2.5 ml,
Yeah.
6 times a day if you wanted to.
Okay.
Or some people think, no, it's too much for me, I'd like to take it morning and night. You can have like 8 ml twice a day, or 7.5 ml twice a day.
Yeah.
And that bottle will last you the week. Now, usually I make you up a 2-week bottle, so it'll be like a 210 ml bottle. And if you like, we can make another appointment for 2 weeks
Yeah.
time,
Okay.
and
I think that'll be
see how you're going. Though with a lot of these herbs, they may not work straight away. They take a bit of time. Some take weeks.
Yeah, the doctor mentioned that about the tablets and stuff.
So you got to look at everything: the
Yeah.
lifestyle, the diet,
Yeah.
the herbs, and you hopefully will feel a lot more energetic.
Alive.
Yeah, a lot more energetic. Yeah. And in 2 weeks' time, I think the SSRI would have definitely kicked in, and we can take it from there and see how we can go.
That sounds
And,
really
so you'd like to make another appointment?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
you
So
made
we
me
can do it
feel-
for 2 weeks.
Even
time.
just talking to you has made me feel good. So,
Oh, good. I'm glad about
thank you.
that. I might just get you to sign off on this
Sure.
consultation.
And is that my?
Yep, I can give you that
Yep.
brochure on relaxation techniques.
That'll be good.
And I'll also look into supplying you some more information on the other points we mentioned
Yep.
before, which were what actually?
About. Oh, Jesus, what about now?
Yeah, was it?
The relaxation thing, technique. Foods, was it foods?
Foods.
And
Diet foods.
diet foods and stuff like that, and what I could do to help me, with my stress
Stress information.
and
Right,
anxiety and stuff,
Okay, I'll try to get some information with the next appointment and see how we go from there.
Okay.
I'll just grab your signature if I may, thank you. Ta. Lovely, thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much, John. Thank you.
Thank you
Nice
very
to
much.
meet
Lovely
you.
meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
We'll
Thank
see you
you.
in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, thank you.